Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Bradford Dillman, Joel Fabiani, Patty McCormick, special guest star Mariette Hartley. Tonight's episode, Image in a Cracked Mirror.
You know, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. You're calme dans la bouche d'un canon. Calm in the mouth of the cannon, to quote Napoleon.
I'm sure he was talking about a battle, not a wedding.
Yeah, he was. Waterloo. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd swear you had a lot of practice at this.
Oh, it's the first time around.
Well, gotta be a first time for everything. You sure you can get along without me?
I'll try, but I thank you for the encouraging words.
That's what a best man is for.
Hello.
Hello, my love. I have a marvelous idea. Let's elope.
I'll go get a ladder.
You better make it a tall one. I'm on the 10th floor.
How did you manage to get to a telephone?
Oh, I locked myself in the bedroom.
Oh, Vanessa.
Daddy, I'll be right out. I'll be
Come
right
here.
out. I just wanted to tell you that I love you and I'll make you the most marvelous wife in the world.
Vanessa.
Oh, Daddy's waiting, honey. I love you. Bye-bye.
Yes?
Aren't you going to invite me in, Ben?
I'm sorry. I think you've made some mistake.
I don't think so. You've lost a little weight, Ben.
What? My name is Charles, Dr. Charles Kohlmeyer.
But you've gained a title. You were just an engineer when I knew you in Portland. Oh, isn't this pretty? A gift from your bride, no doubt. Do you remember what I gave you the day we were married?
Madam, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about being made a fool of. I'm talking about the fact that you and I were married in Portland less than a year ago. And that you disappeared a month later with $50,000 in negotiable bonds that belonged to me. Now, you were good, Ben, but not that good.
This is incredible. I'm telling you, you're making a mistake.
Oh, I made a mistake. Trusting you with those bonds.
Look, for your information, up until 6 months ago, I was in the jungles of New Guinea. Yes, I had been there for over a year, studying the children of primitive tribes. I'm a child psychologist. Now, what is this? Is this some kind of a joke?
This is no joke. If you knew how hard it was to face up to the truth, that you could leave me just like that. At first, I thought of going to the police, but of course, my pride wouldn't let me do that. I mean, how do you admit to your family and your friends that you've been made a fool of? So I decided to find you all by myself.
Okay, that's it. I better call the manager.
I looked everywhere for you, Ben. And then I remembered how particular you were about your shirts. How you had them specially made by Regala of Rome and sent to his shop in San Francisco. So I checked with the manager. And he told me that, in fact, you had recently ordered one for your wedding. The one you're wearing now, n'est-ce pas?
Lisa, what is it you want? Is it the money?
Oh,
Huh?
no. You never did understand anything, did you? It wasn't the money I wanted. It was you. I loved you.
All right, then. I know we can work it out.
No. I think it's too late for that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go downstairs, and I'm going to find your bride, and I'm going to tell her the truth about you.
Lisa. Lisa.
Let go of me, Ben!
Lisa, I can't let you ruin this for
Going
me.
downstairs. Get out of my way!
Quiet. Listen, let go of your jumping. Quiet! Lisa! Lisa, please! Operator, would you connect me with the luggage shop, please? Yes, this is Dr. Charles Kohlmeyer. I'd like to order a steamer trunk.
Yeah. Any minute now, ladies.
Now, where's that future son-in-law of mine?
Oh, he still has a few minutes.
I better see what's keeping him.
Oh, Mr. Stevenson. Mr. Stevenson.
Yeah?
Why not let him enjoy these few minutes of peace and quiet? They may be his last.
Maybe you're right.
That's fine, right here. No, I'll do that.
Yes, sir.
I want you to come back here in 1 hour and be sure that this is sent COD, the express office in Sun Valley. Can you do that for me?
I'll do it for you.
Here's the address.
Thank you, sir. Sir, good luck.
I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Well, Miss McLean, perhaps you haven't had many dealings with private investigators.
You're right, Mr. Jones. This is my first time.
Well, there's your answer. Well, since we've solved that, let's see if we can solve some of your other problems. You say your husband has been missing for 5 months.
Yes, he disappeared about 3 weeks after we were married.
Did you go to the police?
No.
Why not?
My husband's a lawyer, you see. He practices in Independence, where we live, and... Well, he warned me from the very beginning that his work took him away quite a bit, and that he could be gone for very long periods.
Go on, Miss McLean.
Well, when I hadn't heard from him for quite a while, I had to go to the bank, and I checked my safety deposit box, and my jewels were missing.
How much were your jewels worth?
Oh, about $65,000. Mr. Jones, I don't want to go to the police. See, they might think Jeffrey took them.
And you're sure he didn't?
Well, if he did, I'm sure he had a good reason. One that I could understand and forgive. If I could just find him.
Miss McLean, what makes you feel that your husband is in this area?
A picture I saw in the Independence Chronicle. It was taken here in Los Angeles, and it shows a man helping a woman out of a fountain. I'm almost positive that man is Jeffrey.
Must have been taken during a heat wave.
You're almost positive that this man is your husband.
Well, Jeffrey has a mustache and his sideburns are longer. But aside from that... Mr. Jones, will you please help me find him? I love him.
Would you look?
You like it?
Do I like it? It's beautiful.
But when did you find the time to do this?
Well, those afternoons that you couldn't reach me, I was talking to the decorator. Promised to have it ready by the time we got back from our honeymoon. It's your wedding present.
You know something? I don't deserve you.
I agree 100%. However, love is blind, and to the victor belongs the spoils. Congratulations, Charles.
Thank you.
I would have been at the wedding, but I hate to see a grown man cry, especially myself.
We missed you.
Like a dog misses fleas.
No, we did, really, and you're going to have to make it up to us by coming to dinner tonight. All right? Nothing fancy, just a few close friends.
Well, if you put it that way, how can I refuse?
You can't.
Oh, by the way, Charles, I wonder if you take a look at this case history for me. It's one of my female patients, but in some ways it's right up your alley. I am sure you'll find it interesting.
Well, yes, I'd be glad to.
Thank you.
8 o'clock?
Fine. I'll see you tonight.
Good.
Marshal Chapman's here, Doctor.
Oh, just give me a moment, please. Well, honeymoon's over.
Oh, no. You're wrong, Doctor. It's just beginning. Don't be late.
Okay, honey, good. Hold it. Good. Give me some more profile. That's good. Good. Terrific. Good. A little bit more. That's good. Come toward me. Good girl. Good. That's it. Hold on to that. Good. Oh, that's wonderful. Hold that. Hold that. Work on that. Work on that. That's good. That's fabulous. Okay, honey, let's go. Liz, why don't you get out that schmata?
Interesting the way they take all those poses.
Hi, Mr. Jones. That's why they're called models.
Why they look so angry?
Well, this is high fashion. More expensive the outfit, the angrier the model.
I guess the way this young lady is smiling, this bikini must cost next to nothing.
Oh, is this the photograph you wanted to see me about?
Yeah, the paper said you took it.
Yeah, that's right. Not bad, huh? Seems she had this impulsive urge to cool off.
And you just happened to come by with your camera.
Well, okay, it was posed.
What about the man?
No, that part was impulsive. He just stepped out of the crowd and gave her his hand.
Oh, and you know who he was?
Never saw him before.
Could he have been a friend of the model?
It's very possible. They usually have a lot of friends.
If I wanted to find her, how would I go about it?
Well, you can try Bernice's modeling agency. Just show Bernice the picture.
Thanks.
It was a perfectly marvelous honeymoon, except for the night that Charles sneaked out on.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he said he was going away on business, but I think he just got tired of my company. He was gone for nearly 4 hours.
You better explain yourself, Charles.
Well, there was some mix-up at at the express office about a piece of luggage that I had sent up. And you know, on the way back to the lodge, I managed to get the car stuck in a snowdrift. I nearly froze to death trying to shovel that thing out.
Oh, no wonder she doesn't believe you. Where did you find a shovel, Charles?
Well, it was a rental car. There was a shovel in the trunk.
Oh.
It's the truth, so help me. You believe me, don't you, darling?
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Spare a few minutes, Charles?
Yeah, sure. Come on, we'll go on the deck.
Why don't we toast our lovely hostess?
Oh, thank you.
Here's to you.
Charles, I was hoping you had time to look over that case history I left you.
Yes, I did. And I found it very interesting, too. David, would you like a cigar?
No, thank you. I've been seeing her for almost 3 years now. And as you saw in the report, she's made excellent progress.
Yes, she has. Excellent.
And yet I just can't seem to help her over this terrible fear she has that someone's going to take her child away from her. Now, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
The child?
No, the woman. But, Charles, I know you must be familiar with the work of your friend, Leslie Krebs. Yes, of course. And you buy Krebs's theory of the parent-child relationship?
No. No, I don't. Not totally. And I've even told him that. However, I think that in time, Krebs is going to alter his attitude toward adolescent compensation.
He's going to? Sure. Krebs is dead.
No. No, I didn't know that. That must have happened while I was in New Guinea.
But you were in New Haven last spring, weren't you? I was, but, well, that's when it happened. Krebs died in April. Now, surely you must have heard. I understood the two of you were very good friends.
I was out of touch for a few weeks, preparing for my return, but, no, I just can't understand how I missed it.
I don't either.
Well, it's sad. However, David, I think you and I ought to go back and join the others. One must not ignore a new bride. That's the first law of marital psychology, Doctor.
Oh, yeah, that's me. But I really don't like doing that kind of work, you know?
I bet you're an actress.
How did you know? Did you see me in Feet of Death?
I'm afraid I missed that one.
Oh, that's too bad. I had a featured part in that one. I played a karate expert. That's why I like to keep in shape. You know, you never know when a good part's gonna come along. Are you in the business?
I'm in the private detective business. My name is Barnaby Jones.
Oh. Well, what'd you want to see me about?
The man in this picture, you a friend of yours?
Oh, yeah, Chuck. Sure, I remember him.
Chuck. You don't happen to remember his last name?
Dickens. Chuck Dickens.
Chuck Dickens. Well, that would make his Christian name Charles. Charles Dickens?
Hey, yeah. That's the same as that famous inventor, isn't it?
Charles Dickens was a writer.
Screenwriter?
Now, I think he had his work done by the time the movies came along, but a couple of his books made it.
Oh. I knew he was in show business.
What does Chuck do for a living?
Well, he was the kind of guy that asked a lot of questions. But he didn't give many answers. It's funny how much he learned about me, but I swear I hardly knew him.
Have you seen him lately?
No, not after that day at the fountain. We had lunch, and then he took me home, and that was it. To tell you the truth, he did ask to see me again, but I turned him down.
Any particular reason?
I had a feeling he was conning me, and he was really married, even had children.
What makes you say that?
Well, on the way back to my place, we stopped at this toy store in Beverly Hills, and he picked up a whole bunch of toys. Now, who else do you buy toys for except for your children?
Remember the name of the toy store?
No. I mean, who bothers to remember the name of a toy store? Oh, excuse me. I'm expecting a call from my agent. Yeah? Huh? Oh, yeah. Just a minute. It's for you.
Sorry. Thanks. Yes?
Barnaby, you have no idea the number of legal organizations I've contacted trying to locate Mr. McLean, including the Bar Association and about a dozen attorney referral services. I struck out with every one of them.
I believe you, Betty, but I also have the feeling that you've located him.
Well, we are what we read, Barnaby. And lawyers read the American Legal Journal, including Jeffrey Allen McLean. I contacted their subscription department. They gave me his address. It's in Phoenix, Arizona.
Book me on the first flight out to Phoenix. I'll see you in a few minutes.
David.
I was at the bar and I saw you sitting here.
Well, I'm having lunch with Charles. Please sit down.
Well, just for a minute. Well, here's to happiness.
That's the saddest toast to happiness I think I've ever heard. Something wrong?
I don't know. Vanessa, what do you know about Charles?
He's my husband.
Yes. But what do you really know about him? I mean, up until a few months ago, you didn't even know he existed.
Well, you hadn't introduced me to him yet.
I didn't know him myself until he moved into the building. And if I thought you were going to fall in love with him, I wouldn't have introduced you at all.
Oh, David. That's what's bothering you.
Maybe that's part of it. Now, there's more, though. Listen, from everything I've been able to learn, Charles was devoted to his research on the primitive children of New Guinea. Now, he used to go into the jungle and stay there for years at a time.
So?
So why this sudden change? From a jungle in New Guinea to a fancy office in Beverly Hills, treating children whose idea of roughing it is camping out in the backyard next to the pool. Now, it doesn't make sense.
Maybe I can explain it to you, David.
Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry I'm late.
No. It's okay. We are having a terrific time here.
Oh, say, would you bring me a scotch and soda? Anyone else?
No.
Okay. Now, to answer your question, David, it's really quite simple. After 10 years of living in the jungles of New Guinea, I thought it was time to go to work. Time to put my theories to the test. You know yourself, research doesn't mean a thing unless it's got some kind of practical application. And I'm here to tell you that a lot of the things that I learned from my so-called primitive children have proved invaluable with my more civilized patients. As for the fancy office, well, after spending all those years in a thatch hut, I thought I'd like to see how the other half was living.
I should have known better than to ask. Touché. And enjoy your lunch.
I think I detect a severe case of jealousy.
Oh, that's a brilliant diagnosis, Doctor. I don't think it's fatal.
By the way, I've got a surprise for you. We've been invited to a very fancy dinner party next week. Oh. They're the parents of one of my young patients. Now, they're very socially prominent, so you're going to have to go out and buy yourself a brand new dress for the occasion.
Oh, well, you don't have to twist my arm. If you want, I can even flaunt my fancy heirloom necklace.
What necklace?
Well, my grandmother gave me. I will. The next time I'm in town, I'll go to the safety deposit box.
Sure, if you like.
Well, why not? So my grandmother said, what's the point of having a $300,000 emerald necklace if you can't flaunt it?
You decided what you'd like to order?
I haven't had time to look.
Well, I know what I want.
Excuse me, but I'm looking for Mr. McLean. Lady up the house said I'd find him down here at the stable.
Yeah, I'm McLean.
Oh, Jeffrey Allen McLean?
That's right.
McLean, I'm looking for is a lawyer.
Well, so far you're batting 1,000. Only I'm a lawyer turned cowboy. I haven't practiced in several years, and my ulcers haven't missed a single day of it.
Come on. You practice in Independence, wasn't it?
Yeah, about 100 miles from there. A little place called Eastfield. What's this all about, anyway?
My name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator. I was hired to locate a man named Jeffrey Allen McLean.
Huh?
But you're not the right one.
What do you mean, just a coincidence?
Whole barrel full of them.
Thank you.
You familiar with the man in this picture?
Well, I'm not sure. There's something about this guy, though. And there was a guy. Now, but this other fellow had a mustache, and he had longer sideburns. About a year ago, a guy approached me. He wanted me to buy, some oil stock. His name was Fillmore, and I remember this guy, because the stock looked pretty good, you know, but there was just something about him that, I don't know, just didn't.
What particular way?
Well, I don't know, just a feeling I had about the guy. He was just too friendly. You know what I mean by that? He was very curious about my background, about my personal life. You know, he just asked a lot of questions. Kind of like you there, Mr. Jones.
That's all in a day's work. What kind of questions did he ask you?
Like some water?
No, thanks.
For the most part, he wanted to know about my law practice. Where did I practice? He wanted to know when I practiced. If I still had any associations back there, that sort of thing.
That's very interesting, because about a year ago, a man of the same description started a law practice in Independence under the name of Jeffrey Allen McLean.
Is that right? Well, that explains that.
Explains what?
You want to hear something funny? A few nights after I turned this guy down, somebody broke into my den one night.
They take anything?
Yeah. They stole a gold pen and pencil set, and I had a pistol on the wall, a little antique pistol. They got that. But they got a couple of things that I couldn't understand why anybody would even be interested in them.
Your law school diploma.
That's exactly right. That and a certificate to practice law in the state of Missouri.
You know, I can't tell you how much Jim has improved since you've been coming to see you, Doctor. He's so much more confident now, and he doesn't get into fights anymore.
Understanding and patience, Mrs. Rumford. I just sit and listen. Believe me, Jim does all the rest.
You know, you're too modest.
Well, perhaps I make a suggestion now and then. After all, I have to do something to earn my fee.
Jim, come here. Jim, come here. Well, goodbye. It's been a long day.
Yes, for both of us. Why don't you go on home?
I'll just put this back on your desk.
What is it?
Your diploma. Dr. Bellman stopped by today while you were out to lunch and wanted to know what university you graduated from. I wasn't sure, so I checked your diploma.
Did he say what he wanted to know for?
No, but I didn't think you'd mind.
Oh, of course not.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
This is Dr. David Bellman. I'd like to speak to the Dean of Men. Yes, I'll wait. Hello. Oh, he's not. Well, do you know what time he will be there? I see. Well, I wanted to talk to him about a past student of his there, Dr. Charles Kohlmeyer. Yes. Yes, I see. All right. I'll call back in the morning then.
Your interest in me is most flattering, David.
I'm just a little curious.
Curious? About what?
Whether you're for real or not.
I'm for real.
But you're not Charles Kohlmeyer. That much I'm sure of.
What's in a name?
Who are you?
Anything that benefits me to be. Engineer, stockbroker, lawyer, child psychologist. But I keep forgetting, David, you wouldn't understand that, would you? Because you've spent your whole life becoming one thing. I believe it's called dedication. I have my dedication too, David. Only it's the good life. Having the best of everything. Leaving the leftovers to people like you.
How long did you think you could get away with this?
Long enough to get what I wanted.
and then move on to greener fields. Move on. You know, in the course of my travels, I met the real Charles Kohlmeyer. Was he dull? All he could talk about was going back to his beloved jungles. He even told me when he was leaving and when he was going to be back. And I thought, well, since he isn't going to be using civilization for 2 years, why not use it for him?
You're a very sick man.
Wrong! I just listened to a different drummer. And David, I can't let you change any of that for me.
Operator?
Help! My name is Dr. David Bellman. There's been an accident. I drove my car off the road. Nichols Road. Nichols near a Sunrise crashed. Get me an ambulance. Please. Hurry. Please.
Hello? Hello, this is the operator. Hello? 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 Operator, this is the operator.
Looks a little bit like my cousin Fred back in Tennessee. That's after he's gotten into Cousin Buell's corn liquor.
You say so. Something I can help you with?
Well, I certainly hope so. About to run out of toy stores. Ever seen a man in this picture?
Why?
Well, I'm a private investigator, and a loving member of his family hired me to locate him. Seems they lost touch.
Looks a lot like Dr. Kohlmeyer.
Dr. who?
Dr. Kohlmeyer, the child psychologist. He buys toys here to keep in his office for his patients.
Would you happen to have his address?
Sure. He has a charge with us. Yeah, here it is. 3722 Armand Drive.
I can't believe it. I mean, we just saw him yesterday.
I know what you mean. According to the papers, he managed to call an ambulance, and maybe if those people had gotten there sooner. I don't know. You know, sometimes I think that life in the jungles is a lot safer after all.
Dr. Kohlmeyer, there's a gentleman to see you, a Mr. Jones.
Did he say what he wanted?
No, sir.
Listen, why don't you try to get some rest? That won't be long.
Dr. Kohlmeyer, I'm Barnaby Jones. I feel kind of like the football player that ran 80 yards for a touchdown in the wrong direction.
What is it you want?
Well, I'm a private investigator, and I was hired to find a missing husband.
I see. Well, what has that got to do with me?
Well, my client saw this picture in the paper, and she thought, well, that is you in the picture, isn't it?
Yes, but...
But you're not my client's husband. That's what I mean when I speak of running the wrong way. My client's husband's name is Jeffrey McLean. He's a lawyer from Independence.
Then why are you here talking to me?
Well, mostly to satisfy my client. You see, she's almost positive that the man in the picture and her husband are one and the same.
Well, I can assure you, Mr. Jones, she's very mistaken.
Well, that's what I tell her. But were you ever in Independence, Doctor?
No, I'm afraid not. And I'm certainly not a lawyer. I'm a child psychologist. And before moving to Los Angeles, I spent most of my time on the East Coast and in New Guinea. However, if you'd like some proof of that.
Oh, no, that wouldn't be necessary.
Well, then, if you've no other questions, Mr. Jones, I'm really very busy today.
Well, thank you. I understand. And I'm sorry I've taken up so much of your time.
We all have our jobs to do.
Miss McLean, is that your husband?
It looks like him. I'm not sure. If I could just get a closer look.
You feel up to going inside?
Oh, thank you. I'll order in a few minutes, Tony.
Jeffrey? I've missed you so much.
Jeffrey, I'm afraid that there's been some mistake.
I was so worried about you. I kept thinking the worst possible things had happened to you. An accident, or maybe you were dead.
Ma'am, I think you got me confused with someone else.
Jeffrey, you remember the night you asked me to marry you?
No, I don't. No, my name's Charles.
Remember, you promised to love me and
and to take care of me for the rest of my life. And I said, that's a better deal than I had just gotten on my new car. We laughed. Jeffrey, you made me feel so beautiful. You made me feel so wanted.
I don't know what to tell you, Mrs.
McLean. Angie McLean. No, I'm your wife.
Do you really believe that, Mrs. McLean? Now look at me. Can you be certain that I'm your husband? Do we have the same face? Or the same eyes, or the same hair? Do we act the same? I'm very sorry, Mrs. McLean. You're a pretty woman and you flatter me, but on my honor, I'm not your husband. I've never seen you before in my life. No.
It's all right. Was that your husband in the restaurant?
I think so.
Would you swear to that in court? You may have to.
He seems so different.
Miss McLean, would you swear that was your husband?
No.
Hello?
Vanessa, where have you been? I've been calling all over.
Well, I've been shopping. I just got home. Is something wrong?
Well, something's come up. I have to go to New York this afternoon.
Oh, why?
Well, there's a convention of psychologists there. I wasn't going to go, but one of the speakers became ill, and they asked me to take his place. I don't know. I suppose it's quite an honor.
Well, how long will you be gone?
The convention lasts a week, but Vanessa, I'd like you to come with me.
You've talked me into it.
Good. We'll probably be going some very nice places. You want to take along your best things?
I was just on my way to pick up my necklace.
Good. I tell you what, I have some work to do here. So why don't you pack our suitcases? I'll meet you at the airport, and you can pick up the necklace on the way.
All right, what time shall I meet you?
The plane leaves at 4, Global International.
I'll be there. I love you.
Love you, too.
Here's our marriage license, Mr. Jones.
Good. Now we'll be able to see how the McLean signature on the license compares with the Kohlmeyer signature that Betty got from the toy store.
Well, Betty, maybe I better have a talk with the Kohlmeyer maid. Why don't you call and find out when is her day off?
Are you going to use your charm to find out the family secrets?
Just make the call.
Yes, sir.
He was obviously trying to disguise his handwriting. But there are similarities in these two E's. Same height, same slant.
That proves he's my husband.
Well, I'm no expert, but I know where I can find one.
Barnaby, I just talked to the Kohlmeyer maid.
Yes?
Well, according to her, Charles Kohlmeyer is scheduled to leave for New York on a 4 o'clock plane.
What about his wife?
She left 15 minutes ago to be with her husband at the airport.
What's that boarding call?
We have plenty of time. Besides, it's kind of nice to rest after running around like crazy all day.
Did you get that from your safety deposit box?
Do you think I forget it? You want to see it?
Passengers for Global International's Flight 361 to New York City may now board at Gate 12.
It's us.
Mrs. Charles Kohlmeyer, please come to the white courtesy phone. Mrs. Charles Kohlmeyer.
Let's pretend we didn't hear it.
But we have time. It may be important.
Vanessa.
This is Mrs. Kohlmeyer. Dad, oh, I'm so glad you got my message. I just wanted to say goodbye and to thank you again for a wonderful time.
Looks like we timed it just about right.
Yes. Yes, my plane leaves in just a few minutes.
See, it's just a coincidence. Come on, let's go.
Oh, Dad, I love you too. Yeah, I'll write you from New York.
Vanessa.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Sorry to butt. Are you Mrs. Kohlmeyer?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny because that's our name, too.
Really?
Could we be related?
Well, perhaps. My husband's name is Charles Kohlmeyer.
Well, it certainly is a small world. Come on, dear, we'll miss the plane.
He's a doctor, a child psychologist. He's flying in from New Guinea to meet me in New York.
Charles?
It's really very funny. Who put you up to this?
No, well, I'm not joking. He does research there with children from primitive tribes. Actually, we were just married there a few months ago, and we didn't have much time for a honeymoon, so we're going to make up for it in New York.
It's all over.
Oh, Mr. Jones.
Hi.
Hi.
Betty told me I'd find you here.
Yes. Well, we thought we'd get together and talk. We seem to have so much in common.
Mr. Jones, did you learn anything about him?
Yes, quite a bit. His real name is Stanley Ricklin. He spent some time in prison about 7 years ago. While he was there, he worked as an orderly in the psychiatric ward and also spent a great deal of time reading books. Books on psychology and law.
Were there others?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. The woman from Portland, her maiden name was Lisa Howard. They found her buried in Sun Valley. He admitted to murder. You two are the lucky ones.
Barnaby Jones, a QM production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, Alan Miller, Lara Parker, Pat Corley, with special guest star Percy Rodriguez. Tonight's episode, The Price of Anger.
We're not studying contract law here. We're chained to an ancient galley with acid Mount Donovan beating the tom-tom.
I'm telling you, man, those exams next week, they're gonna be murder.
Well, I got the rest of the afternoon off. Why don't we grab some lunch before we crack the books for civil procedures? What do you think?
Nay. I gotta tote the old barge.
Wes, these are the biggies, finals, remember?
I know it's the biggies. But if I don't get the bread up for my tuition, not even straight A's is gonna do me any good. Get together this afternoon after class.
All right. If it has to be, it has to be. I'll see you later, okay?
Hey, JR, look, don't worry about the exams. I mean, remember that old slogan? If you use the methods of Socrates, you rise yourself above mediocrity.
Santa Monica, 422 Greenlee.
422 Greenlee?
Say, can you step it up a little? I'm late already.
I'm doing the best I can.
Say, make that the Beverly Seville instead, will you? I just thought of something, and really step on it, huh?
All right.
No, leave it. Pick me up in 10 minutes at the side entrance by the cottages. Do you know it?
Yeah, but I can't leave this thing running, my man.
There's another $20 for you later on top of the meter.
Okay, just lie still. Right? Just take it. Wow.
What are you doing? What are you doing to that man?
He's heard bad. I was just...
Wes Carter, yeah. Well, he gave me this number in case I wanted to reach him. All right, well, look, when he gets in, would you tell him JR called? Thanks. Bye.
Oh, you still here? I thought you and your friend Wes had some heavy studying to do.
Barnaby, I've been calling all over town. I don't know what happened to him.
Hey, nobody minding the store out here? Where's Betty?
Oh, hello, John. Betty is having her hair done. She has a heavy dinner date tonight. Have some coffee?
No, thanks. I'm on a run. JR, I just talked to one of your professors over at law school. He says you and a fellow named Wes Carter are pretty good friends.
Yeah, we're in some of the same classes. Why?
Know where I can find him?
As a matter of fact, I'm looking for him myself. What's the matter?
Well, right now, a charge of felonious assault and robbery.
Wes?
Maybe more. The victim is in the hospital, critical.
You're kidding me.
John, I've met Wes several times, and he didn't seem like a criminal type.
Well, however he may seem, Barnaby, we have an eyewitness.
Who? What happened?
A woman was walking her dog near the Beverly Seville Hotel and saw this young black fellow bending over an unconscious man, going through his pockets.
And you think it was Wes? That's ridiculous, Lieutenant. There's no way.
Take it easy, Jedediah. John.
Well, the woman started to yell out. The guy took off, got behind the wheel of a taxi, and belted out. A hotel security guard spotted the license number. We traced it to this Wes Carter. He owns the cab.
Barnaby Jones Investigations.
I'm telling you, Lieutenant, it's a mistake. There's no way it can be him.
Jedediah.
Hello?
Hey, JR? It's Wes. Look, I got to talk to you, man. I'm in the jam.
Gloria. Hi. Listen, are we still on for tonight?
What are you talking about? It's me, Wes.
I know. 8 o'clock okay at your place?
No. Meet me over at Frazzie's. It's a place off 79th and Adams, right? It's a pool room.
Right, okay, I'll meet you there. Look your prettiest. Yeah, goodbye. My date, sorry.
Yeah. Listen, JR, if you should hear from your friend, I'd advise him to come in and talk to us. Have that coffee next time, Barnaby.
John, who was the victim?
A lawyer named Milliken. Handles a lot of work for S.P. Powell Company.
Powell? Isn't that one of those outfits that's plugging for state lottery?
Uh-huh. Plenty of muscle, plenty of connections. I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
That is the first Gloria I ever talked to that sounded like she might need a shave.
It was Wes. He's scared to death. He wants to see me, Barnaby.
We should see Biddle.
I know, but he's a friend of mine. I just want to hear his side first.
Jedediah, I respect your instincts, but keep in mind that Lieutenant Biddle has to operate on facts, not feelings.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, I told you once. Time.
All right, let me see. You picked him up at the Rotham building, and he asked to go to 422 Greenlee, right?
Yes, yeah, I have it right here on my trip sheet.
Everything all right?
Yeah, Joey, everything's cool, man.
I get the feeling that if you said it wasn't, I'd get a pool cue bent over my skull.
You better believe it. Ever since I lost my folks when I was a kid, Joe's been everything, man. My mother, my brother, my father, everything.
Yeah. All right, let me see. Oh, what'd you do with the cab? Where is it?
I left it in the garage, a small place over on Adams. Got a mechanic there. He takes care of it for me.
It's not gonna take the police too long to find it. All right. Is that it, Wes? I mean, is that everything?
It's everything, man. Honest.
The only problem is you ran.
I know I ran, but what else could I do? The woman was screaming murder.
You know how that looks.
Oh, yeah. I know how it looks. Blackie on whitey turf. Spells it all out.
Wait a minute, what?
Oh, come on, man. I'm black. Dig that?
No, I definitely do not dig that. And I never heard you talk that way before.
You'd be talking a lot different if I went out with your sister.
Look, you called me, okay? You want my help and you want to keep testing my friendship.
JR, they're gonna railroad me, man. What can I do?
You go to the police and you tell them just what you told me. Hey, look, you want to be a lawyer? Huh? Well, then look at the case. It is your word against what that woman thinks she saw. You're in school, you don't have a record, you're studying a respected profession. Those are points for you. And don't forget your passenger. He'll clear you.
Yeah, a passenger. JR, look, there's something. That's him. That's the guy I picked up.
That's your passenger?
Yeah, Joe. Joe, turn the set up.
Late this morning on the grounds of the Beverly Seville Hotel, and who died less than an hour ago as a result of his injuries. The police have announced they expect to make an arrest shortly. More news and weather in a moment.
He's dead. He's dead.
Wes, the facts are still the same. You have got to go to the police.
No way.
Look, they're gonna find you anyway. You might as well do it voluntarily.
There's only one way that it looks right now. A murder rap.
Must have been something pretty valuable in there to have a chain to his wrist.
But what? Securities, money, jewelry?
Wes told you that he thought that Milligan was being followed.
Yeah, that's why Wes figures that Milligan decided in the middle of the trip to change directions to the Beverly Seville to shake whoever was following him. But obviously, it didn't work.
Assuming, of course, you accept Wes's story that the cab was being followed.
Why would he lie about a thing like that?
I'm sure the police could come up with a lot of reasons depending on Wes's financial situation. You did say that your friend was having trouble making ends meet?
Well, yeah, I did, Barnaby. I mean, Wes, like a lot of guys, you know, he has to break his back getting enough money to make up the difference between government grants, what school actually costs, but that doesn't make him a thief and a murderer.
Relax, JR. I think Barnaby's being the devil's advocate.
Betty's right, and from the devil's point of view, the burden of proving himself innocent is Wes's problem.
You know what? Look, we got the trip sheet here, and it tells us where Wes picked Milligan up, where he wanted to go. We got a picture of him, right? That's a lot more to go on than we've had in most cases, don't you think?
I don't like the idea of our withholding information from Lieutenant Biddle.
I know. All right, Barnaby, give me a couple of hours, huh? To play angel's advocate?
Stay in touch.
I will. Thanks.
Well, what?
Oh, I was just trying to decide how the two of you would look in halos. Pretty good.
Well, your information is correct. Mr. Milligan did do some work for us in a legal capacity, but he didn't have an office here.
I see. Well, is there somebody else I can talk to, Mr. Powell?
Well, he's He's in the middle of a meeting right now. So.
And drop everything else. George, I've done my part. Now you do yours.
Oh, no problem, Mr. Powell. I'll take care of everything.
Mr. Powell?
Wait, just a minute, okay?
I need just a minute of your time. My name is J.R. Jones. It's about Howard Milligan.
Private investigation.
Yeah, we're checking into his death. I understand he did some legal work for you.
Yeah, some.
And you saw him yesterday?
Yesterday? Let me see. I'm really not sure.
He was here, Mr. Powell, around noon, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. For a minute or two.
Yeah, well, he had an attaché case with him. Do you happen to know what was in it?
Attaché. That's a lawyer's trademark. Could have been his lunch.
Chained to his wrist?
Well, streets are full of thieves. You can't be too careful. Listen, I'm very busy.
Sure. Thanks for your time.
Call George Anderson's office. Tell him I want to talk to him as soon as he gets there.
Yes, sir.
If you want to keep your job, keep your mouth shut.
Good afternoon, Ms. Lennox. My name is Jones. I'm with Barnaby Jones Investigations.
Well?
Well, I'm asking all of your neighbors if they know this man. Do you?
Oh, yeah, I saw him on TV. People aren't safe anymore.
Yeah, well, I've got information that he was probably on his way here to visit one of the tenants when he was murdered.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sorry I can't help you. I never saw him before.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I thought you said this Milligan wasn't going to tell anybody where he was going.
He had to tell one person.
Who?
The cab driver.
Yeah, but there's...
All right. No sense taking any chances. I'm going to change your reservation. You're going to fly out tonight.
Now, wait a minute. Just hold everything. Just hold on. You told me that all I had to do was pick up an attaché case from this Milligan and keep it for you.
Yeah.
Another favor. Now the guy's dead. And there's a private investigator nosing around my place. Just what have you gotten me into?
Hey, Christine. Oh, baby. I'm not trying to get you into any kind of trouble, am I?
Just what was in that attaché case, anyway? Something big, right? And you weren't going to tell me about it.
What was inside that attaché case was some inside information on a stock deal I'm working on for a guy.
A man got killed for that?
Well, how do I know what the killer was after? All I know is if the Securities and Exchange Commission ties the leak on that information to my guy through me, I'm out of business. Now, will you go get packed, please? I'll call you later.
George! George! George, damn it, wait a minute!
You'll be ready when I call you.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving.
Betty, listen, tell Barnaby that I'm not going to be back for a while, okay? I think there's pay dirt here after all. Yeah. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
I thought you were, what do you want?
I'm sorry. What did I interrupt here? A lover's quarrel?
No. I told you that I can't help you. So would you leave me alone because I'm very busy?
Yeah, I can see. What, did you decide to take a sudden trip here, right?
What? If you don't get out of here, I'm going to call the police.
Well, that's a good idea. Do you know the number?
What are you bugging me for? You want to find out who murdered this Milliken guy? Why don't you find the taxi driver?
Who said anything about a taxi driver?
Oh, right. I saw it on TV. Like I said, he was mugged by a taxi driver.
No, the police only mentioned a suspect. They never said anything about a taxi driver.
Well, then I must have heard about it somewhere else. Now, will you please leave?
Miss Lennox, look. I'm just trying to help out a friend in trouble. Now, in order to do that, I have to find out why Milliken was killed. I think it has something to do with what was in the attaché case he was carrying, whether it was a lot of money or jewelry or whatever. Now, he was on his way here to see you, wasn't he?
No.
Well, if not you, then the guy who just left, George?
Get out.
All right. But I want you to think about it, and I want you to call me. Miss Lennox, we're talking about murder here. Looks like dirty tricks by the opposition to me.
It's just kids, but I have to do this almost every day.
Oh, yeah? Do you manage this whole place by yourself here?
No, I'm just a volunteer. Mr. Anderson's in charge of this headquarters.
You mean George Anderson, the guy that just went in the back there?
That's right. He's the senator's campaign manager.
The senator looks much better, don't you think?
Yeah, much. Don't forget to vote next month.
I sure won't.
Stewart for senator. May I help you? Yes, just a minute, please. Excuse me, Mr. Anderson, it's Mr. Powell again.
Hello, Sam.
This is the fourth phone booth I've been in since downtown, George. Don't you let people know where you are?
I'm sorry, Sam. You know, I had a lot of things to take care of.
Yeah. Well, let me add something to your list. That fellow was in the office when you were leaving? Uh-huh. Well, he's looking for Milliken.
You mean, J.R. Jones?
Yeah, you know him?
No, but I have a feeling I'm going to before very long. Sam, don't worry about it, will you, please? I'll take care of him.
Well, you better.
Bye, Sam. J.R. Jones gets around, doesn't he? Must really think he's on to something.
Well, if he is, I sure hope I'm not around when he finds out the answers.
You're not going to be, remember? You're going on the 7:30 flight.
You know, you haven't said anything about traveling expenses.
Oh. All right, I guess I can spare a couple of hundred.
A couple of hundred? You kidding? Add a couple of zeros to that.
You know, you never tried to hustle me like this before, babe. Why now?
Oh, listen to the kettle. And you haven't been hustling me, especially about whatever was in that attaché case. According to Jones, there must have been a fortune in it.
Listen, don't try to shake me down.
Oh, you want the police to do it? How about when they start to question your precious senator?
Keep him out of this.
No, you keep him out of this. Just look at it this way, George. It's just another campaign expense. I don't miss my plane.
find Jacqueline, and I want you to stay very close to J.R. Jones. But first, I have another job for you.
There's a definite connection here. Powell to Milliken, and then Milliken to Lennox, Lennox to Anderson. Then it circles right back to Sam Powell again.
Sounds like a crooked circle to me if you use that empty attaché case as the bullseye.
Now, I'm sure that this Lennox woman is the key to getting Wes off the hook for Milliken's murder.
But from what you say, J.R., she's not the talkative type.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to have to leave that chore up to Lieutenant Biddle. Jedediah, you said a couple hours.
Yeah, I did. All right, the deal's the deal.
Barnaby Jones, investigations, man. Yes, he is, Lieutenant. Just a moment.
Lieutenant, I was just going to call you.
About what?
The Milliken case. I think there's a couple of things you should know.
You don't say.
Yeah, why don't I meet you at your office in about 15 minutes?
No. You be at 422 Greenlee in 10.
422 Greenlee?
The apartment of a Christine Lennox.
How did you know about that?
Now, J.R., you get yourself over here and tell me how you knew. J.R., you've told me everything you know, but I just can't seem to make the pieces fit together. And there certainly is not enough for me to lean on George Anderson, not with his connections.
Well, at least we know Wes Carter's in the clear.
Nobody who runs and hides is in the clear.
Lieutenant, you certainly can't believe he'd kill Christine Lennox.
You see it that way. His mother would see it that way. Maybe everybody who knows him, but I don't know it. And I have a solid eyewitness connecting him to the Milliken case. Now, if he's clean, why doesn't he come in and say so?
Well, I'm trying to get him to come in.
You know where he is? You're really holding out on me.
I just know how to get in touch with him, that's all.
J.R., the DA's office is going to want a case soon. I have to write up everything I know.
All right, I understand that.
I hope so. Because if you can't get him to come in or tell me how to nail him, the DA is going to start thinking accessory after the fact, withholding evidence.
Oh, come on, Lieutenant.
I'm sorry, J.R. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Frazee, isn't it? This is J.R. Jones. We met last night.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, listen, is Wes there?
Well, he ain't here.
Well, you know where I can reach him? It's very important.
Well, maybe I'll be hearing from him. Want to leave me a message?
No, I have to talk to him myself.
Why don't you come around tomorrow morning? You probably should.
That's too late. I have to see him now.
Tomorrow morning.
Thanks, Joe.
I still can't figure why you don't want to talk to him. Right now, he's the only one trying to help you.
A big help. Turn myself in.
Yeah. Show him you got nothing to hide.
You running this side of the street now?
Oh, Wes, I raised you and pushed you through school to get you out of rat holes like this, not bury yourself deeper.
You raised me to stand up and take care of myself. That's what I'm doing.
If, by some stroke of misfortune, I don't get reelected to the state senate, my wife's going to be the happiest woman in the world.
Damn it, George. He didn't say one word about supporting the bill to legalize the state lottery.
Sam, he is against the lottery. So we're just going to take time to win him over. We just don't crowd it.
Don't crowd it. Now, you hear this. If the Committee on Elections ever finds out that you hustle me for an under-the-table contribution to the senator's campaign, we could both wind up spending a few years behind bars.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I deliver.
I know that, Sam.
George, I'm nobody's fool. I know you never intended to wash that $100,000 through the senator's campaign fund. And you probably sent a couple of goons to rob Milliken so you could keep the money for yourself.
Sam, I don't...
Now, shut up and let me finish. Now, the fact that you and your people bungled the job and let the money slip through your fingers is of no concern to me. Because I don't really care who ends up with it. All I know is that I paid off.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want a commitment on that bill.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Oh, we're not open yet.
Just a fast game, Pops.
Well, why'd you come back in a couple hours?
Well, okay. See you later.
Oh, come on, Wes.
You tell anybody you were coming here?
No.
The guy just walked in, wanted to shoot a game. They didn't smell right to me.
They cops?
No, cops don't need excuses. Look, finish up your talking and get out.
I will, just as soon as I can pound some sense into this guy's head.
Come on, the same old jazz, turning myself in.
Wes, it is going to look better if you go in on your own rather than getting picked up, okay?
What difference does that make? They already got a witness. She could put me away no matter what I do.
I told you it's circumstantial evidence. She did not see you actually taking anything out of that attaché case.
Wait, the police think I took something out of that attaché case?
It should not come as any surprise to you that there was something of great value in it.
Why should I know that?
Because Milliken had it chained to his wrist. You saw that, didn't you?
No, I did not, no.
Wes, you told me...
Okay, look. I saw the case, all right? But it was covered with a raincoat.
Wait a minute. What do you mean it was covered with a raincoat?
It was over his arm, over the case. Look, I never saw no chain.
You also never said that there was anything about a raincoat. The police report didn't mention anything about a raincoat.
It was left in the cabin and I ditched it.
Wes, last time I talked to you about your passenger, you started to say something, that there was something else. Was it about the raincoat?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Well, then why didn't you say something?
How should I know why? I forgot. That's why.
All right, Wes, that's it. Come on. We're wasting time.
I'm telling you from the last time, man, no!
Wes, I'm in on this, too. The police know I've been holding out on him. I could be nailed as an accessory after the fact.
Oh, come on, man. You should have no problem convincing your people that your token black friend turned on you. They believe the worst anyway.
Okay, Wes. You call it, you play it. And I don't want you to worry about me tipping off the police because they're going to find you anyway.
Well, don't you want to hassle me too?
No, you're already in deep enough trouble.
Hold it, Mr. Jones. Now, there doesn't have to be any trouble. We just want to talk. Down there, in the alley.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, Johnny, let me the car, man. I'll have it back as soon as I pack my stuff.
Now, Wes leaving town won't settle a thing.
You gonna let me the keys or not?
Okay. Well, when you bring it back, don't forget your raincoat. Supply room, top shelf way in the back. When you said you ditched. A lot of money in that coat.
Yeah, it's $100,000. Hey, Joe, I was gonna tell you. See, I want to pay you back for all the things you did for me.
You paid me many times. Every time I saw you back there studying. Every time I looked at your report card instead of a warrant.
It's mine. I'm keeping it.
Hey, take it easy. I don't think this dude wants his face scarred for the rest of his life. Pretty face like that? Be kind of a shame, wouldn't it?
Look, I don't know any cab driver, all right?
Oh, come on, Jones. Take us to him. Or you'll be spending all your end of the loot. Paying hospital
What
bills.
loot? What are you talking about?
You don't think anybody's gonna believe that Hackett didn't split that 100 grand with you, do you? Huh?
Wait a minute, what 100 grand?
The money he took from Milliken. We want it back. All of it.
Listen, I'm telling you, you're making a mistake.
Oh, no. You're making a mistake.
From the pool hall.
Better bring the cops. And next time.
Take it easy, Pops. Take it easy.
Oh, I knew they were trouble. What do they want?
They wanted Wes. I better find
But
him.
he's not here.
Well, where is he?
I don't know. He just took the car and left.
And I know you think you're protecting him this way, Joe, but you're not. Boss, it's Sunday. Thought you'd be fishing.
Yeah, I'd like to have been, but I got a call from Lieutenant Biddle. That's probably him now.
Yeah, I just wanted a little more time to go over my notes on some of the things Wes told me. Sit down.
Couldn't get him to come in?
No, but now I know why. You know that Milliken had $100,000 on him?
I see. And West did take the money.
Yeah, but I still don't believe he murdered Milliken for it.
The people following in the car?
For the money, yeah. Wes found it in the cab after they killed Milliken.
Did West tell you that?
Wes left town.
Jedediah.
I know, Barnaby, I know, but nothing's changed. See, I figure when Milliken realized he was being followed, he left the money in the cab. He must have, otherwise those two guys wouldn't have just tried to shake me down.
What two guys?
Two hoods. Probably the same guys who were following Milliken. Could be the same people who killed Christine Lennox. Problem is, they ran, and I don't have any idea who they are.
What still doesn't wash is how can you be so sure that West found the money in the cab?
That's where the raincoat comes in.
What raincoat?
It's exactly what I said when Wes mentioned it. See, Milliken left the raincoat in the cab. That's where he must have hidden the money, figuring that he could come back for it after he got away from whoever it was that was following him at the hotel.
Hello?
May I speak with J.R. Jones, please? It's Joe Frazee.
It's not Biddle. Joe Frazee.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Barnaby. Joe! Hello? You hung up. Something's wrong, Barnaby. We better get over there.
Yeah. Let's go in the back room, old man. We got some heavy-duty talking to do. Okay?
Hey, look, what do you guys want anyway?
Hey, Jack. Sit.
Oh, yeah. That's the guy that picked up Milliken. All right, get him. Come on, old man.
Joe! Joe!
Right, Mr. Anderson. The driver will talk. It's just a matter of how long he can take it.
Maybe the storeroom.
Come on, brothers. Make it easy on yourself. Where's the money?
But you might as well.
Hey, shut up, Joe.
Okay, old man, it's your turn in the barrel. No more games.
Leave him alone.
Stop it! Look out! Okay, hold it.
Come on. Come on. Throw her against the bar. This way. Hey, Wes? You're still thinking of keeping the money in that raincoat for yourself?
That's right. Nobody's gonna stop me. Nobody.
It doesn't belong to you, Wes.
Yes, it does. I earned it. With 400 years of you people stepping on the necks of God-nuts like me. It's mine.
Oh, no. No, don't you shuck what you're doing off on the color of your skin. It's a matter of what's right and what's wrong.
Joe, what's the matter with you? You've been there. You know where it's at.
Yeah, I've been there. And yes, 400 years. You're gonna shame the memory of it all by using it as an excuse to be a thief.
If you want to be a crook, be a crook. Don't blame it on anybody else.
After that, we got one other thing to do.
Excuse me. Excuse me. My office said something about an illegal campaign contribution. Now, what's this all about, George?
I take it, Senator, you are unaware of the $100,000 that was solicited for Mr. Powell?
Of course not. A thing like that would ruin me.
Senator, I'm Lieutenant Biddle. Why don't we all go in that office and straighten this thing out, huh?
What happened?
Well, I got a feeling Anderson and Powell are going to be put away for a long time.
What about me? So, Lieutenant, is he gonna lean hard?
Hard enough to make you think twice about leaving the scene of a crime with evidence, but not hard enough to make you bleed. Want me to give you a lift home?
No, it's all right. I think I'm gonna hang around for a while. We get into a little politics.
Mm-hmm. Don't you think it's a good idea to pass the bar and become a lawyer first?
Oh, cramming for exams, right? You gonna be here tomorrow?
Yeah. Until the election.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Gilbert Roland, Cal Bellini, Joe Santos. Tonight's episode, Rendezvous with Terror.
You better change your mind. Come to the game with me, Betty. I heard it's going to be a dandy.
Barnaby, I'd love to, but I can't. I've got all of this paperwork, and when that's finished, I've got to find a birthday present.
Now, that's something that ought to be outlawed. Nobody should be allowed to remind anyone that they're a year older.
Just happy over 21, right?
I'd settle for happy over 39. Don't work too late.
I won't. Enjoy the game.
Do not turn around, Mr. Jones. Do as you're told, and you won't be harmed.
Keep your hands down at your sides at all times.
When we reach the lobby, turn and walk to the front of the building.
Well, I ran smack into a wall with these blinders on.
We'll guide you. Quickly!
I got a couple tickets for the game tonight. Are just going to go to waste. You fellas wouldn't want to go, would you?
Hardly of any importance.
Bet there are a few local fans who would disagree with you on that. I'm beginning to feel sorry for horses that have to wear blinders.
There for your protection, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones, forgive me for having caused you any discomfort, but I hope you have been treated with respect.
But I've seen a condemned man being given the red carpet treatment, too.
I understand. I will explain to you very shortly. Take him to the office. Please leave us alone. Mr. Jones, you were recommended to me by someone I have complete faith in. I would like to hire your services.
Well, that's my business, dealing in services, but I'd rather be here under my own free will and without these blinders.
Please. You would recognize me instantly. My anonymity must be maintained. The lives of certain people depend on that. I assure you, Mr. Jones, that the service you will perform for me is most honorable.
Ordinarily, under these conditions, I would give you a very short answer, adding up to no. But let's just say that you've got me sufficiently intrigued to listen.
I want you to locate somebody for me. I want you to find a man for me.
I have considerable work to do at the house. I'll take some of the men with me.
I will be no more than a few minutes with Mr. Jones. I prefer you remain and see him safely back to his office. The man's name is Reves. John Reves. I'm sure he's around the Los Angeles area. I will contact you in a few days to get your report.
Well, now, hold on. As a matter of policy, I never start a search for anyone unless I know why they're wanted and who wants them.
I understand. But I mean no harm to this young man. All I can tell you is that he is my son. And if it became known that I searched for my son, his life would be in jeopardy. I don't even want him to know anything about it. Take him out of here. How could they have known that I would be here tonight?
Javier has good intelligence.
Perhaps. Or there's an informer amongst us.
I cannot believe that. Besides, I warned you coming here would be risky.
You think there is no point in arranging talks with this Javier?
Nothing but blood will satisfy Javier. He's a fanatic to the core.
I see. Let us return to the house.
Your weapon minus the bullets. The door is open, Mr. Jones. Step out. Wait for us to leave before taking off your glasses.
You mean I'm gonna get to keep these as a memento?
It's a very serious business with us, Mr. Jones.
I won't dispute that. Kidnapping, shooting, possibly murder, that's all serious business.
Some bad luck. Carlos got hurt.
All right. Whose idea was this?
De Vargas just had more men than I we didn't had. ask you how many men he had. I want to know who gave the orders to make this attempt on De Vargas.
I did, Javier. The opportunity presented itself.
Blew it. You also blew any last chance to have him listen to reason.
We had information that says reason is the furthest thing from his mind. Come inside, we'll discuss it. How bad is he?
The bullet is out.
I don't expect any complications.
Who leads here, Balazar? There was no time to confer with you. We got word that Vaga would be at Silver's winery tonight meeting with a man.
But why the haste? Why use my men like common thugs?
Because time now is all important. Vaga has put a price on your head, hired a private detective to locate your whereabouts. He wants you dead. He needs you dead. You don't have to guess any longer why he's in this country, in this particular city. Do you know what your head is worth? $100,000.
How did you hear this?
I have a well-placed friend that keeps me accurately informed. Javier, we have planned to fight this man in the hills of our country, killing only when necessary in the fields of battle. Well, the battle is here now, and the Vaga has chosen the time and place. We have no alternative but to meet him head on.
How did he learn we have headquarters here?
The fact remains he did. And just as we need the name of the Vaga obliterated from our country's history, so he needs your name only as a faint memory, not as a battle cry. Javier, there are thousands of men ready to follow you.
This detective.
His name is Barnaby Jones.
And what would be your advice regarding him?
Javier, leave it in my hands. If this man is anything more than a nuisance, we will dispose of him.
Drive a little faster, Betty. But not over the speed limit. They were very careful about that.
It's 1 minute to 12.
If we get within 6 blocks of the place, we ought to hear the chimes.
Barnaby, why don't you leave it up to this man to contact you? And if he doesn't, then you can just drop the case.
Because thinking back, I really did accept this job in principle. At least I didn't tell him no. You know, Betty, even though I couldn't see him, it was very strange. I felt comfortable with him, as if he was an honest man in deep trouble. Listen.
It's just ahead. It's the university campus.
Within 4, 5 minutes, closer to 5, left turn should be a one-way street. From here to the railroad tracks, no turns were made. Once across, sharp left. We've got to be within a mile of that plant. Motel Row is to the south. East and west streets are too narrow. Try a right turn up ahead. Cross any cobblestones, we start circling. Pull over there, Betty.
Tienes que trabajar extra esta noche.
Good morning.
Good morning. May I help you?
Well, yes, maybe you could, Mr.
Garcia.
Mr. Garcia. I'm Barnaby Jones, a private investigator. I'd like to ask the manager a few questions.
I am the manager.
Oh. Well, what time do you close in the evening?
Generally at 5 o'clock.
And last night?
At that time. May I ask the purpose of your questions?
Well, there was some sort of a disturbance reported in this area last night. Say, that claret smells good. You wouldn't have a bottle of Cabernet 36 or Zinfandel lying around, would
I'm
you?
afraid not. Mr. Jones.
Yes, they are getting scared. Was this disturbance reported to you?
No, the winery was locked. We found nothing disturbed this morning when we opened.
You have a night watchman?
Not always. Mr. Jones, I am very busy.
Yeah, so am I.
Mr. Jones, we prefer not to have people walking while the plant is operating.
Yeah, I can understand that. Is that a bullet hole?
Well, it's an old building. Who knows what may have taken place here years ago.
True. I think I'll go out that way. Thanks for your time.
You fool!
He was inside before I knew it.
You had to give him a tour of the place.
I couldn't help it. He asked about a disturbance here last night. I think he knows he was brought here.
Which is obvious.
He can't prove anything.
He knows enough. And that's too much.
Barnaby, please.
I'll be all right. See you at night.
Okay, Driver.
This is a private road, sir. I know it's a private road, son. Now, you just better get on that phone in there and call whoever's in charge and tell them unless they want it to become a very unprivate road with the police, they better talk to me right away. My name's Barnaby Jones.
Have a duplicate forwarded to the Paris embassy for their information.
That man you hired, Jones, he appeared at the plant this morning.
It seems he deserves his glowing references as a detective. Did you talk to him?
Garcia did.
Yeah.
You should have called his office and told him to keep the money, that his services were no longer needed.
Have Mr. Jones escorted up here, please.
Varga.
Mr. Jones, your instructions were to find John Revis, that I would contact you.
Yes, I know, Mr. Varga. But just as you had my references checked before you hired me, it's my practice to check the references of all my clients.
I owe you an apology. But, Mr. Jones, it was imperative to me that my visit to this country not be common knowledge. Although, last night, that little episode proves that knowledge is more common than I desired. I have two reasons for being in this country. One of them is to learn the whereabouts of my son, John Revis, as I told you. The other is medical. That knowledge that my health is not what it should be could create unrest in my country. I spent 20 years with some very brave men to topple one of the most cruel dictatorships ever to appear in South America. Any signs of instability in my leadership may well signal the return to conflict.
Simple little phone call to me could have set up a meeting without all the polderol.
Again, I ask your forgiveness. But so much was at stake, and so much is at stake, that I remained incognito.
The shooting last night.
A revolutionary faction led by a man named Javier. He obviously knows that I'm here in this country, but what he does not know is that I search for my son. That he must never learn.
John Revis.
Yes. Mr. Jones, I'm going to be very frank with you. I have a terminal illness. I have about a year or two to live at the most. Mr. Jones, my country has stability because the name of the Varga is at its head. If the name is carried on, there is a very good chance that stability will carry on. Wine?
No, thank you. Why isn't your son's name DeVarga?
Revis was the name taken by his mother when we separated 20 years ago.
20 years?
Yes. She refused to go with me when I returned to my country to lead the revolution. In changing her name, her moving away, she prevented my son from ever learning who his father was. The fact that he is a DeVarga.
I see.
Mr. Jones, I could not personally conduct a search for my son without calling attention to the fact that I have a wife and a son in this country. Their lives would be in jeopardy. This was taken over 20 years ago. I recently heard that she was seen here in Los Angeles. Such a beautiful woman. Beautiful in every way. You scaring your search, Mr. Jones.
Mrs. Revis. I'm Barnaby Jones. Could I speak to you a moment?
What about?
Juan DeVarga. He feels it's most urgent. He wants to see his son. He hired me to find him.
After 20 years? Mr. Jones, I don't find that request at all touching.
I appreciate your feelings. Your husband feels those years also. But he dedicated that time to the people of his country. Mrs. Revis, your son is 25 years old. Shouldn't he be the one to decide whether he sees his father?
After 20 years? Why? Why would he? There could be only one reason. The old lion is dying, isn't he?
He learned he has a year, maybe 2 at best.
He had such strength. Yes, perhaps you are right. The boy should make his own decision.
Should I talk to him?
I don't know where he is at the present time. He travels a great deal. He's been very restless since he graduated law school. He telephones, sometimes he visits.
Do you know of any of his close friends who might know where he is?
Well, he seldom talks to me about... He once brought a girl here to dinner, Angela. In talking to her, she told me that she worked at the Bellew fabric shop. It's on the boulevard south of here.
Is there anything you'd like me to tell your husband?
Just that I wish him well.
You must be Angela. You certainly answered the description.
Why, thank you. What can I do for you?
My name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator, estates, insurance work. Seems there's a John Revis who is having a sort of an inheritance problem. I know this all sounds very vague, but I'd like to talk to him.
What have I got to do with this John Revis?
His mother referred me to you, said you might be able to help me find him. I understand he moves around a lot.
Yes, he does.
Any idea at all of where he is?
Well, I might be able to find him in one place. If you wait, I can phone.
Sure.
Darling, there's a private investigator named Jones here, asking for John Revis. You mean right now? All right, I'll get him there. He's at a friend's. He asked if we could join him for lunch.
Fine. That is, if the lunch is on me.
That's very kind of you. But you'll probably have a fight on your hands if I know John. There's the dining room off the back entrance.
Ain't that door?
What do we do? Send out for the lunches?
You'll find that I'm not a man to joke with, Mr. Jones.
Doesn't that prove a disadvantage in everyday living?
You will tell me here and now why the Vaga hired you. Mr. Jones, let me handle this. You need not be involved, Javier.
Javier?
You search for a man named John Revis. Why?
What business is that of yours?
I'm John Revis.
You're John Revis? And you're also Javier? One and the same?
That's right. You're surprised?
Mind-boggling. What do you say to a meeting with Varga? So you could get together and talk out your differences.
The Varga wanted you to locate me so we could talk.
It's about what it amounts to.
All right. Then let him come here.
Don't think it'd be practical. What about some neutral place, say San Felipe Mission? I could set it up so that you and DeVarga could have a nice quiet meeting there.
Were you about to say something else?
How's that suit you? Face-to-face meeting at the mission.
I can't believe he's sincere.
He is. I can set it up in an hour.
Okay. Return his weapon.
What is this?
Return it.
1 hour?
1 hour.
Explain what you are doing.
Meeting with DeVarga, the San Felipe mission.
For what purposes?
To talk.
I forbid any such meeting.
You forbid?
I will accept no compromises.
Well, maybe DeVarga has become afraid. Maybe he sees it inevitable. He must step down.
The man is a compulsive liar. He does not know what the truth is.
Well, then, of course, I'll know there can't be any compromises.
Yes, and learning that.
Why? Why would he want to talk?
It must be some kind of a trap. He does not know what you look like, neither does his men. Once they learn that, your life is forfeited.
Is the man so devious, so crude?
He's corrupted by power. It's simple as that. Not only will your life be at stake, but all those that follow you. You'll be alone with him. In one precious moment, you can determine the fate of our whole country.
They'd search me for a weapon before the meeting.
Once we learn where in the mission the meeting is at, we'll have a gun hidden there. Don't even listen to him.
No. I will hear him out. That much I promised.
I want you to listen very carefully.
And if Javier doesn't act, all right, then we must go beyond that. Then both of them must go.
Mr. Jones?
I had something to tell you. I thought I'd better do it in person.
Alonso?
I've set up a meeting between you and Javier at the San Felipe mission.
Mr. Jones, you were hired to find my son, John Revis, not to get yourself involved in political affairs.
I found John Revis. Your son is also known as Javier. I didn't tell him anything excepting that Juan de Varga wanted to talk to him. Not even your wife knew of his activities.
Incredible. Unbelievable. Tell me, Mr. Jones, what kind of a man is he? Is my son an intelligent man or just a hothead fanatic?
Well, I don't like to make a judgment after only a few minutes with a man.
That would be up to me to find out. But as Juan de Varga talking to Javier, not as a father talking to a son.
It makes me kind of nervous. The man you'll be talking to sees your death as the best thing that could happen. Wouldn't it be safer to tell him he's your son right off?
No, Mr. Jones. I will have to find out what kind of a man he really is. That is very important to me. Parras, you wait here with Garcia.
Javier has been searched. He's not armed. Waits for you in the courtyard beyond.
Is there another door to here? There's a gate out in the rear courtyard, but it's bolted from the inside. Mr. Balazar anywhere about?
No, sir.
So, you are Javier. I must say, you do not look like much.
But you do. Which proves, doesn't it, appearances are deceiving.
I have heard that you are a lawyer. Lawyers deal in logic, do they not?
Don't waste my time with riddles, huh?
Oh, I forgot. Your time is very precious. 24 hours a day devoted to intrigue.
You talk of intrigue. How many of my men do you have rotting in your prisons?
As many as deserve it. In civilized countries, terrorizing people is not permitted.
Making speeches in a plaza is terrorizing. Huh?
Making speeches to draw the crowds so that the bombs could be more effective? Yes.
That was not our doing.
Perhaps you are not aware of all the tactics your men are using.
The bombs could have been planted by your orders to discredit us.
Javier, you are beginning to bore me.
Is this your idea of a talk? Insults?
Tell me, John.
Don't call me by my familiar name.
Sorry. It came out naturally. Javier, how would you handle it? Let us assume that I was so feeble-minded as to appoint you to a ministry post and tell our people they should support you should I leave office. How would you handle the affairs of state?
Everything you've neglected. A network of roads, of factories. The number of schools should be doubled.
Where's all the money for this? What magic wand would you use?
Force the people to contribute their labor. Force every man and every woman to work.
Force the people against their will?
These people are peasants, 50 years behind the times. What they need are orders, not requests.
Javier, I am their leader. I am their servant. I suggest then I obey their wishes. They are a little slower, but that is their way. That is the democratic process. Yes, they are only peasants, and so was I once. But even a peasant must feel that he is a man of importance, that he has a voice in his own destiny. Freedom cannot be qualified. It cannot be spooned out or rationed like you would ration any. The fool's answer to logic.
An answer to total deception.
You would be a leader, Javier, and not know when a man lies? Have you not learned how to read the truth in a man's face? Is there no doubt in your mind that I am anything else but the man you see and listen to? I see a slight doubt there. A doubt from the very minute we stood here face to face. Do you agree? Javier, there's something important I want to say to you. Come with me to the car.
Why would you want to protect me?
Is it strange for a man to protect his own flesh and blood? You have changed so little.
And you have changed much.
Not here.
John, I think I'll say goodbye here. They're having an important talk.
Yes, but she won't come with us. The hurt is too deep. Mr. Jones, it was a great pleasure meeting you.
Well, I don't know if I can call it a pleasure, but it was an experience. You know, you seem to make a lot of snap judgments, and your batting average is not too high.
What do you mean?
You've underestimated your father again.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Marlon Mason, Chris Robinson, Morgan Fairchild, Alyssa Leeds. Tonight's episode, Daughter of Evil.
The house is beautiful, Andre. Who decorated it?
My wife. She's really quite artistic. In fact, that's why she's in Paris, to pick up a few more paintings.
I'm glad she's away. Otherwise, I'd never get to see where you live.
I wish I could bring her here more often. But then... little something extra. You deserve it.
You're gonna spoil me. Andre, my scarf, I must have left it upstairs.
So glad you remembered. It wouldn't do to have my wife find it now, would it? You took your sweet time.
Right back.
Here we are.
Thank you. Now I'm sure I've got everything.
Good. Shall we go? Bonne chance, burglars. Modern science is waiting for you.
Mister. Put your hands up, behind your head. You mind if I put this down? Sure.
Thank you very much, officer. I'll get the rest of the details from Lieutenant Biddle.
Morning, Barnaby. JR. You guys left a little early, aren't you?
California Meridian insures the LeClaire Emerald Collection. It's a pretty hefty payoff.
There's no doubt the safe was blown by a real pro. Sloppy part was the homicide.
The officer said it was a private security guard.
2 weeks on the job, green as grass, killed with his own gun.
Isn't it a little odd that security patrol would send one lone man to investigate a silent burglar alarm?
They didn't. The alarm wasn't tripped till a couple of minutes before he was killed.
You got that pinned down pretty close?
Neighbor heard the gunshot.
And what was the LeClaire family doing during all this?
Mr. LeClaire's wife is away on a trip. LeClaire says he went out for a drive around midnight and turned on the alarm system when he left.
Wait a minute. That doesn't figure. How could a burglar get inside, get the safe open, get out the emerald, and be out here where the guard was killed all in 2 minutes?
Offhand, I'd say he couldn't. Maybe Mr. LeClaire wasn't as alone in the house as he thought he was.
Well, that's pretty close to the way we got it figured. Come on, I'll introduce you to LeClaire.
I realize the insurance company stands to lose $500,000, Mr. Jones. But our personal loss is beyond price. Some of those pieces have been in my wife's family for generations. The implication that perhaps the theft was something other than it seems, well, I resent that very much.
Nothing personal, Mr. LeClaire. Investigating a theft of this size is a fairly routine matter. A few questions and we'll be out of your hair.
Well, if it's necessary.
Well, first, Lieutenant Biddle told us that you left your house about 20 minutes before the silent alarm was tripped.
Fortunately for me, if the lieutenant is correct, the thief was hiding somewhere in the house all evening.
Any idea how or when he could have gotten in?
There are servants here during the day. Tradesmen come and go. I suppose someone might get in without too much difficulty.
Mr. LeClaire, we understand that you left your house at about midnight. Is that an awfully strange time to go out?
I have recurring insomnia. Sometimes driving for an hour relaxes me. Last night I drove to the beach, and at the time of the murder I was buying gasoline at an all-night service station in Hollywood. The police have already confirmed it.
All right. That's all for now. We may have to ask your indulgence again if we encounter any new questions.
Well, if you must, you must.
Not in here, dear. You want to see Mrs. Gray. Back through there. First door on the right.
Great, thanks. And what's the first thing I see when I open the morning paper?
Hi, I'm Susie Sinclair. I'm supposed to see Mrs. Gray.
Oh, just make yourself comfortable out in the reception office, Susie. I'll be with you in a few minutes.
Okay, just a couple of minutes, okay?
Okay, so the first thing I see this morning is that Harry iced some security guard. Well, I mean it. I am shook.
We all are, Felice. Nobody wanted it to happen that way.
I know, but it did, Lorette. It did, and it stinks. Look, I've never been involved in anything this heavy. I never would have gotten involved in this if I'd known something like this was going to happen.
Wishing won't make it so, darling. You're going to come out involved up to your pretty little neck no matter how you slice it.
Oh, that's terrific, Harry. That's just really beautiful. Well, look, I am not going to stand around here with some murder rap hanging over my head. Now, I'm going to split to New York or Acapulco or somewhere.
Felice. Let's not start saying rash things now. You're a much brighter girl than that.
I'm just scared. What am I going to do?
Right now, you're going to go home. You're going to take a couple of these, and you're going to get a good night's sleep. And then things will look much better tomorrow.
I don't like it.
All right, then take a couple of days off. And then if you still want to leave, we'll try to work something out. Hey, haven't I always taken good care of my girls?
Yeah.
No complaints. About you. All right, you call me tomorrow. We'll have lunch. Talk things over.
Hey. Hey, now, don't you fall apart on me.
Oh, Harry.
Everything's gonna be just fine. Just fine. I'll get rid of that Susie out there. I'll hang out the do not disturb sign.
Don't you feel anything? The paper said he was a young Vietnam veteran with a family. Oh, God, did you have to kill him?
Oh, what'd you want me to do? Let him take me in? I mean, we'd all spend the next few years in the slammer. Look, he was trying to be a hero. His gun went off. He could have wasted me just as easy. Maybe that's the way you would have liked it to come out, huh?
Nobody killed, nobody hurt. That's what I wanted.
Well, I know you had this nice, safe, genteel hustle all figured out. The girls set up the rich Johns. I rip them off. Nobody gets hurt. Oh, no, maybe the insurance companies, right? Yeah, well, it didn't turn out that way this time.
No, it didn't. Police was right. It stinks. All of it. Everything we've been doing.
Lorette, look. Why don't you let me run the business? I'll take the pressure off you. Well, it's a lot better than what you've been hinting around at. Shutting down the operation completely.
I don't know. I'll think about it. Right now, I've got an appointment at the hairdresser, and then I'm getting out of town for a while.
Where are you going, Santa Barbara, to see Wendy?
None of your business.
Hey, look, I just meant if you're going to see your daughter, I could tag along. It's about time I got to meet her.
No chance, Harry.
Hey, now you and I have had a nice thing going for a long time. I think you ought to introduce me. After all, she might be my stepdaughter someday.
Just leave Wendy out of it, Harry. She's got nothing to do with my life here. And that includes you especially.
Oh, thank you for letting me know where I stand.
Oh, the emeralds, you better get them fenced out of the country. And stop hassling me on everything. It's getting very tiresome.
One doesn't like to gossip about a good customer and a fellow countryman, Barnaby.
The way I figure, Maurice, when it's $500,000 involved, there's no longer gossip.
Perhaps not. Well, I can tell you, André Leclerc is financially sound, thanks to his wife's inheritance, as well as André's very nice salary from the shipping company. I believe they recently made him a vice president of the firm.
Well, it certainly doesn't sound like a guy who would fake a robbery just to collect the insurance money for the emeralds.
What about Leclerc's personal life? Anything off color there?
As to that, Barnaby, we are men of the world. If a man seeks a little variety in female companionship, discreetly, of course.
Well, you're talking about a lot of variety or one or two in particular?
One in particular. I saw them together several times. Not here, no. This is a family restaurant. But there is a rather active bar down the street. I saw them late at night there.
Were you ever introduced to her?
Regrettably not. But I can understand that, Barnaby. She is ravishing.
Well, what is the name of the place? Maybe somebody knows her there.
The Oak Lodge.
Oh, thank you very much, Maurice.
Barnaby, the smell of the food in here is terrific. I think you could stick around, maybe have an early lunch or something.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The place doesn't open for another hour. Excuse me. Please. Another time. I will see you again.
If you'd eaten a proper breakfast, you wouldn't be hungry now.
Mom! Hi!
Hi.
Oh, hey, I like it. But why all of a sudden affection? Usually it's, hey, Mom, where's my new formal?
Oh, sure, I'm excited. Who wouldn't be, a foxy lady, you? Well, come on, aren't you going to tell me the good news?
What good news? Honey, really, I don't know what...
Hi. I'm afraid I blew your surprise. I got here an hour ago, and I told Wendy all about our wedding plans.
You told her what?
I knew you wanted to tell her yourself, but I was just so darn anxious to meet my new stepdaughter that well, when I did, I just blurted it out.
Oh, he is so cool, Mom. I'm so happy for all of us. What is it, you're at?
No, I think we're back to Deuce.
All right, I tried to maneuver you. What else could I do the way you treated me?
Just forget it, Harry. There's no way I will ever marry you.
I thought I meant something to you. What am I, chopped liver?
You know, going into business together spoiled things. 6 months ago, I thought you were the most beautiful. Admit it, Harry. Marrying me is one way of getting your hands on the phone exchange, and the rest of it.
That's right, I want the business, and you want out of it. So let me buy it.
Let's settle this later, okay?
Mom? I lost. All those double faults catch up with you.
Yeah, but you're getting a lot better. You are, I can tell. Honey, listen, something has come up, and Harry and I are going to have to go back to Los Angeles now.
We can't have dinner together?
I'm sorry, but I'll make it up to you next Sunday. That's a promise.
Wendy, it was nice meeting you. I'll see you around.
What happened? Were you two having a fight just now?
No, it was just a discussion about business.
Was it something I did? Did I come on too strong about you getting married?
Oh, if anybody came on too strong... Hey, you're not to worry about anything. I'll explain it to you on Sunday. We'll spend the whole day together, all right?
Sure. That'll be nice.
Okay. I love you. Be happy. I've got to run. See you next weekend.
Sure.
Bye, Stephanie.
Bye-bye.
Where'd everybody go?
Back to L.A. Mom said something came up. Hey, Steph, can I borrow your car tonight?
Oh, I guess. But I thought you just had your learner's permit.
I don't care. I've got to get down to L.A. I think something's really gone wrong for Mom, and I've got to find out what it is.
Well, it certainly didn't take you long to get here.
Betty said to meet you here. What's up?
Well, my waitress friend at the Oak Lodge knows all about LeClaire's girlfriend. Seems that Felice dropped in there all the time, and sometimes with other men.
That her name, Felice?
Mm-hmm. Felice Winters. One night, one of her dates got so drunk that they had to send him home in a cab. So she and our little waitress took another cab home, and this is where Felice was dropped off.
Miss Winters?
Yes?
My name's Barnaby Jones. This is my associate, Jedediah Jones, a private investigator.
Oh, what are you investigating?
A jewel theft and murder last night at the home of Andre LeClaire.
So what does that have to do with me?
Well, we understand that you and LeClaire were very cozy friends.
I never heard of this guy. LeClaire?
What about Edward McKay, Thomas Martinson, Walter Bennett? All well-to-do men whose homes were burglarized, always while their wives were out of town. Now, it could be that they invited a call girl to their home, and she, in cooperation with an accomplice, burglarized them.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about, except that somewhere in there you're inferring that I'm a call girl.
Well, if you were involved in the LeClaire robbery last night, you're a lot more than that. You're accessory to murder 1.
Who needs you two anyway? Why don't you just get out of my life, okay?
I think I'll have Betty check that young lady out. Like to know more about her.
Hello, Harry. Why don't you sit down and make yourself a drink?
Thanks, I'll do that.
Thought Lorette said I could have a little time off. I was hoping that meant time off from you, too.
The problem is I just got back from Santa Barbara, and I find that a private detective has been at the Oak Lodge asking questions about you and LeClaire.
Well, I've got a real hot flash for you, Harry. I've just been talking to 2 private detectives down by the pool. And I don't mind telling you, they scared the hell out of me.
Oh, what did they want, Felice?
They know about the whole operation. They said murder 1, that I could be an accessory to murder 1. Well, there is no way I'm going to sit still for that.
Oh, no, you figured you'd make a deal. Cop out on Lorette and me. Especially on me. Right.
That's not what I meant, Harry. I just meant that I would split and go to New York or something. That's all I was talking about. Harry, don't, please.
Lorette's mother-loving kindness routine is only good up to a certain point, kiddo. We're beyond that. You need a good straightening out, a little reminder about just who runs your life for you.
Harry, don't, please. Look, I'll do anything you say. Really, I will. I'll do anything.
Oh, you will, doll. Know it.
Hi. You looking for Mrs. Gray?
Yes, I am. Have you seen her?
No, but she should be here in a minute.
Okay, thanks.
Wow, they're really getting them young these days. But I guess that's what they want.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, you're really lucky to get into a setup like this. You know, I mean, it's tough out on the street, especially for a girl your age. But, you know, the word is that they really take care of their girls here, you know? They check out the clients before they send them out. You know, so you don't end up with some freak out or something. Believe me, I've seen my share of those.
Listen, I'm here to see Mrs. Gray.
Yeah, Mrs. Gray. Listen, I've been hearing about her ever since I've been in the Life. She's the best madam in L.A. Hey, are you tripping out or something? I mean, are you all right? Yeah, listen, can I get you something?
I'll be all right. Just leave me alone.
Okay.
Susie, honey, those clothes won't do it all. They're much too obvious.
Oh, you want me to go home and change?
No, there's a little boutique up the block where some of my girls do their shopping. Harry, why don't you just take her there and see what you can find?
Sure, come on down, let's go.
Okay. Oh, that other new girl may be getting sick or something.
Other?
Yeah, she's in there.
Oh, my God, Wendy.
My godmother. Wait, honey, you don't understand. Baby, I can explain.
gentlemen. Was it necessary to come here tonight? Could it not wait until tomorrow at my office?
No, I'm afraid it can't, Mr. LeClaire. You see, we knew all about Felice Winters.
Who? Felice Winters? I don't know what you're talking about.
The way it looks to us, Felice and some of the ladies in her line of work have been setting up wealthy clients for burglary.
This has gone far enough, gentlemen. I must insist you...
We're not just talking about stolen jewels and insurance this time. There's been a murder, and sooner or later it'll all come out.
Was Felice alone long enough to let a burglar in?
Yes. We were on our way out, and she remembered the scarf she'd left in the... upstairs. I went up for it and left her alone at the front door. Plenty of time to let an accomplice in.
Naturally, you didn't turn on the burglar alarm until you left the house.
I've been such an idiot. Can you believe I thought I really meant something to that woman?
Where did you meet Felice? At the Oak Lodge?
Oh, no. I took her there many times. She seemed to know the people there. But I first contacted Felice through a telephone answering service. A man must be recommended by a friend who is one of their customers. Then when they have checked you out and they are satisfied you're not the police, a rendezvous is arranged. If one wishes, you can even pay with a credit card.
A very high-toned operation. Too bad they felt that they had to take on burglary as a sideline.
Hello. Yes, he's right here. Your secretary.
Yes, Betty?
Barnaby, I went to Felice Winters' apartment to check up on her. It seems she had a serious fall from her terrace. Couldn't have happened more than a few minutes after you and JR talked to her.
Is she hurt badly?
A concussion, several broken bones. I'm at the hospital now. She's under sedation. The doctor says she's going to be all right, but he doesn't know when she'll be able to answer questions.
Well, you stay there, Betty, and let me know when she seems to come out of it. Oh, and be careful, Betty. This lady has some friends who play pretty rough.
Not a sign. I had every street contact I've got looking for her last night. She didn't show up Santa Barbara.
No, I just called the school a few minutes ago. They haven't heard a word. Oh, I should have gotten out sooner before this happened.
So she found out. She'll grow up fast. We should get used to the idea.
You really think it's that simple?
Yeah, I do. She's your daughter, and she loves you. She'll forgive you. All she wants is a little time to figure things out. When she does, she'll turn up.
I hope you're right.
I think I am, Loretta. In the meantime, business has to go on.
What's this?
$75,000. I got a local fence to take the LeClaire stuff. It's on a plane to Antwerp right now. He'll refence it over there. It's about half of what we could have gotten, but
But it's safe this way. That matters anymore.
Look, that's yours. Now, when your kid decides to come home to mother, you take off with her. Get out of the business like you've been wanting to.
But you've got a share in what's here.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You keep my share. Down payment on the operation. I'll pay you off over the next couple of years out of the profits. Till you're happy that we're square. Look, if you want, I'll even put the deal in some kind of writing.
Maybe that is the best way to work things out.
Lorette, all I want you to do is think about it.
Look, are you sure it's our answering service you want? We aren't having any equipment problems that I know about.
Well, no, you see, the problem is in our switching circuits when you dial out. You see, probably you got bad ratchets in your dialing module.
Well, I don't know, but I wish you'd come back after Mrs. Gray gets here.
Oh, come on, honey. Give me a break, will ya? I got 6 more of these after I leave here.
Well, okay. Lorette Service, can I help you? Oh, yes, Alice. He asked for you special. Mm-hmm. Said he met you when he was here for the trade show last fall. Mm-hmm. That's right. Downtown Towers, room 804. That's right there. Lorette's service. Thank you.
I think I better check the front office phone off. Probably.
Thank you. Just a minute.
Hello, Mr. Robinson. Had your house burgled lately?
Oh. Who are you?
Phone company. You, got a little problem here, but I'll be through in a minute. You know, it's none of my business, but how old are you?
As of last night, I'm going on 100. And you're right. It's none of your business.
Last night, huh? Sounds heavy.
You've got no idea.
Wendy?
Hi there, Mother.
Will you excuse us, please?
Yeah, sure. I'll be finished here in a minute.
No, just leave it that way and go. I hope you know how ridiculous you look in that get-up.
I don't know. It does attract a man's attention.
I can understand you're wanting to hurt me, Wendy, but don't do it by degrading yourself.
Oh, that's marvelous. Look who's giving lectures on degrading yourself.
I suppose there's no way I can make you understand.
Oh, but I do, Mother. For the first time, I understand why I never lived at home. Why you shipped me off from one private school to another. Why you never let me be around this cozy little business establishment of yours.
I sent you to those schools, Wendy. Those very good schools. So you'd have some of the advantages I never had.
And you paid for those very expensive good schools with money that you got from hookers. And maybe for being a hooker yourself. Were you? Well, were you? Okay. So now it's time I started paying you back. Don't cry, Mom. Please.
Oh, I would have done anything to keep you from knowing. Can you forgive me? Can you?
I just hate that it was for me. That you did all this for me.
It wasn't for you. It was for me. Because I wanted money. I needed it. When your father skipped. And this just seemed the easiest way to get it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay. Okay. It's over. Okay? It's all over. I'll go someplace new. New and clean. New life. Please.
Okay.
Will you do something for me? Wash all that gunk off your face. Oh, baby.
Hi, is Betty Jones or Barnaby Jones there, please?
Jones? One moment. Miss Jones, telephone. Then she won't be released right away.
It's just too early to tell until we see more x-rays.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, hello?
Betty, JR, is Barnaby there?
Oh, no, JR. He just went in to see Felice. The doctor says she's coming out of it. Any message?
Yeah. Tell him that I got into the answering service office and I found this client book with some names of burglary victims among a lot of others. Anyway, I've seen enough evidence to involve Lieutenant Biddle. I think it's search warrant time.
All right, JR. I'll call Lieutenant Biddle right now. I'll talk to you later.
You're scared now, Felice, and that's exactly what whoever did this to you wanted to happen. To scare you so that you wouldn't blow the whistle on them.
Yeah, well, it worked.
But don't you see, the only way to be safe, to be really safe, is to put them where they couldn't do this to you again or to anyone else.
I don't know. If I could just get away from here, if I could just go someplace where he couldn't find me.
You have a broken leg. How far can you run on that?
You're a nice man, aren't you? I mean, really nice. You don't meet too many of those in my line of work.
That might tell you something about your line of work, mightn't it?
Harry Brenner. Harry Brenner. He's the one who chased me off that terrace. He's also the one who killed the guard at LeClaire's house.
Any idea where I might find this Mr. Brenner?
He works for Lorette Gray. He's never very far away from where she is. Can you believe it? A nice lady like that.
Do you feel up to describing Brenner for me?
Barnaby, JR. Thought I'd check in.
Jedediah, where are you?
Well, I followed Lorette Gray and her daughter. They left the answering service, drove to a house in West Hollywood. Oh, man, did you hear that? Some jerk in a convertible just went racing by. I thought he was going to take the phone booth with him. You know, I think he's headed to Lorette's place.
Did you get a look at him? The big guy, dark hair?
Yeah, that looked like him. Who is he?
Harry Brenner, the man who killed the security guard. Where are you?
What are you doing here?
You've got some explaining to do. The records client was everything I need to keep the business going. Now, where is it?
Gone, just like I'll be as soon as I get packed. Wendy came back this morning.
Well, that's just peachy keen. Lorette, you promised me I could buy you out.
Wrong. I never said I'd sell out. I said I'd think about it, which I did, and it came out no sale.
Even my money's not good enough for you, is that it?
Nobody's money, Harry. The business is not for sale.
Why? Why not?
Because, Harry, I don't want anything left behind that can tie me to what I've been doing for the last too many years. Nothing. I want all the way out, just clean out.
What am I supposed to do? Just stand here and watch you pack up and take off?
Well, you should have saved some of the money I've been paying you. Then you could have bought your own stable of girls and gone into business for yourself. Except I don't think it would have worked. You don't have the makings of a real successful pimp, Harry. You're not nice enough.
Barnaby, they're still in there, but it's pretty quiet so far.
I found this in your closet. And fits, too. Hi, Mr. Brenner.
Yeah, you'll be wearing all my things now, baby. Come on, let's get everything packed. Harry, get away from there.
I gave you my share of the Leclerc job, remember? Little down payment on the business.
It's in the envelope there with your name on it. Harry, I'm warning you.
All right, where's the rest of it? In the car, right? Yeah, you wouldn't have had time to get rid of it.
Will you just stop and lose your head for half a minute? You're in no position to go pushing me around. Remember the Leclerc thing? What you left in front of the house?
Oh, I was waiting for that. Well, you just said the magic words, Cookie. Sweet 16, you're coming with me. Come on.
Mom!
Now before this thing goes off!
All right, listen. Listen, we don't have to do it this way. We can do it your way.
Well, you bet we can, love. Only my way just changed a little bit. I mean, I can't stay here and run the business now, not with you waving a murder rap in my face. Now, Wendy's gonna go with me. And you're gonna clean all your bank accounts out, everything, all your assets, sell them and get me the cash. When you do, maybe then you get your little girl back in one piece.
Harry, please, not Wendy.
Yes, Wendy!
Harry, please! Harry, not with Harry!
Looks like you really hit the jackpot this time, Barnaby.
I expect you're going to live, Mr. Brenner.
That's quite a haul. All the records from the prostitution operation. Plus, enough evidence for a strong case in the burglaries.
I think Mrs. Gray will cooperate. I think she was getting sick of what she was doing about the time it all started to fall apart.
They're, sending a matron to take care of you. Since you're still a minor. I guess it's the law or something.
Okay. Whatever.
You'll be all right, baby. I'm just sorry you have to grow up so fast.
I know it isn't easy, but you've got to try to remember the good things, that she loved you.
Will I ever get to see her?
I'm sure you will. And she's going to need all the love you can give her now, Wendy.